Welcome back to Living Local, a staycation on your new deck. Sounds good, right? Well, first, you got to build one. And that's where our friends at Seiffert Building Supplies come into play. And here to tell us all about it in this segment sponsored by Seiffert Building Supplies is Nate Duvol, who's a sales consultant here. How are you, man?
Good. How about you?
Hey, I'm excited to talk about decks and stuff.
I'm excited to talk to you about it.
I bet you are. It's what you do, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, you know, when I think about a deck, I think about somebody going and chopping up a tree and like putting some wood out. But it's a lot more than that.
No, it's way more now.
And
way
it's
more
become,
now.
you know, there's wood and then composite. Let's talk about the differences between those and kind of what you offer here.
So wood is kind of the old school now. Composite's the new thing.
Sure.
They come in much different colors, as you guys can see here. Less maintenance. The wood, it cracks, it splits,
Sure.
it can warp. You can get bad boards.
Yeah.
Composite, it's easy to put together.
Easier
Good
to clean, I
colors.
imagine,
Easier to
too,
clean,
right?
less
Yeah.
maintenance with that. Yep. Good warranties on those too.
Yeah, we were looking at this shelf of like the variety of. There's so many.
So many colors.
Like-
That's the hardest thing that people can't do. They can't choose from the grays and the blacks and the browns and everything like that. They can't choose from.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
it's
be able
hard.
to.
It's hard. That's
I
the
wouldn't be able
hardest
to at
decision
all.
make with the composite.
And let's talk about the railings a little bit because they're for safety, but they're also to maximize the view of anything.
Oh,
so you don't want to be
exactly.
sitting there and not be able to see anything, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, the black, I mean, I kind of think that just fades away into the into the open.
Yeah.
But we offer cable rail systems. We offer a bunch of different colors, so you can kind of go with different trims of your house and things like that.
Yeah, how many colors do you have? Is it just kind of infinite at this point?
Black, white, brown. I mean, anything you can really think of, we can get.
Yeah, and you have in-house design consultants that help out with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they can talk about that, and I can help design that for you too.
Yeah, and have you noticed a difference in the way customers are investing in their outdoor spaces?
Definitely. I mean, everybody wants to be able to enjoy their outdoor space without having to deal with splinters with the wood and everything like that. They can make more colors match with their house and have a big party and stuff like that.
Are you seeing a lot of customers that are ripping out like an old one right now?
Yeah, like I said, out with the old in with the new. I mean, that's how it's all going. Everybody wants to get out of the wood and get with the composite.
Yeah.
Less maintenance, less staining, less cost in the end.
Yeah, and it lasts much longer, so there's a less chance of you having to replace it over and over again. Right?
Yep, and there's even warranties on that now too, so where you can ask the company to give you a new deck board if you need it.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. And is that information available on your website too?
Yes, on our website, or you can go to any of the companies that we offer, and they have plenty of information on there for you too.
Great, and let's talk about hidden fasteners. My parents have this, keeping things safe and aesthetically pleasing.
Yep.
You know, that's something you don't see a lot on like modern day stuff, is like where it's all put together.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
So with wood, I mean, you use a lot of screws and everything like that, but with the new composite with the hidden fasteners, it kind of keeps everything seamless and hidden.
Yeah.
So it keeps that spacing factor for good ventilation and everything on the deck boards. And then they also have screws and stuff now with plugs to where you can not have any screw holes or anything
Keeping
like
it
that.
bougie.
Exactly.
That's what
make
it
it look
is.
good. Yeah.
Everybody's looking real bougie. That's what it is.
No rust or anything. Exactly.
And if I, don't already have a contractor, could you recommend someone?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We work with a bunch of people from Iowa, Illinois license, and they can do a bunch of different work.
Okay, let's talk about you a little bit, though.
A little bit, okay.
Let's talk about your origin story a little bit. Like,
Yep.
how long have you been in this business?
So I've been here for 3 years in February. I started off in the store, learning the business, learning lumber, learning fasteners, learning all the different stuff. Kind of got into the sales, dove into the decking, and now I'm doing this now. Figuring decks and selling all the product.
Is your house pretty tricked out?
No, it's not. I live in an apartment, so I can't really do a ton with it, but we have composite on there, so I mean,
That's really great. Yeah. And what is your favorite aspect of this job?
Oh, talking to the people. I mean, I like selling stuff, helping people get what they want, make big upgrades to their homes to where they can have a new look.
Yeah, and if someone came to you and asked about it, what would you recommend? Is there something that you really like, product-wise?
Product-wise, I mean, I don't know. I think they're all great. I mean, they all have a good warranty. They all have good colors. There's not really a better or best.
Is there one that's a little bit that sells a little bit better than the others?
Not particularly. No. It really just comes down to color. It's whatever color you like in that brand. That's what they're going to go with.
Yeah,
and that's what I try to help with.
And then the design aspect, you have designers here that can kind of help out with that.
Yeah, they can help with that, or I can help with that. I mean, I see colors and deck railings all the time, so I mean, good things go with everything. So.
Yeah, and how does someone, what's that process like? Do they make an appointment with you and come in and sit down with somebody?
So usually I deal with the walk-in customers. Sometimes they call in and they'll deal with appointments and stuff, and I can have them come in and consult with them. Usually we get with the contractor, go out to their house, take measurements, and then we go on from there with selling.
Yeah, and what's the best way for someone to get in contact with you guys?
Calling into the office, yeah, it's the best way. Set up an appointment if you can. If not, you can always stop in. There's always somebody here to help.
Yeah, and that's something important to know too, is, it's right off of West Kimberly. You go past the Walmart and all that, past Harlan's.
Past Harlan's.
And past Harlan's is probably where everybody knows was it?
Yep.
And the showroom is open?
Yep.
5 days a week?
5 days a week, 8 to 5. Yep, you can come in whenever you want. You can look, even if there's nobody to talk to, you can at least look and browse.
That's great, man, and that's important. You know, some people think that, you know, some place like this, only a contractor can come in, but you can come in and check
Anybody
it out.
can come in. They can walk through our warehouse outside and do a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, well, hey, man, thank you so much for chatting with me.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm excited to build a deck one day with you.
Well, hey, come on in
and
and talk to me. Yes, I'll help you with that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Again, this segment was sponsored by Seiffert Building Supplies. You can learn more when you visit seiffertlumber.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.